It began as an empty field in central Toledo. Now it's a tiny neighborhood. Bluff Street Village has been helping so many people in our area build equity and more. This afternoon we have Reverend Larry Clark with us to talk more about the village and some new options within it. Larry, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Tell us, where is this neighborhood exactly?
It's the Monroe-Auburn neighborhood, located basically between Auburn and Upton Avenues, just north of Bancroft.
Now, what's the history of it? How many years ago were the first homes built, and how is it progressing?
So we began the project really starting thinking about it around 2000 and began building our first house in 2001. Bluff Street was a residential street that over the years, all the houses on it ended up being torn down, either fires or abandonment. And so we saw an opportunity to redevelop an entire street. And one of the ways to do that is to build tiny houses, because you can't build the same size house on a typical urban lot that originally was there, because of new building codes.
With the size of them, how many homes can you get on a lot? Like 2.5, kind of?
Well, no, you can only get one on a lot, but the lots are only 40 foot wide.
Oh, yeah.
And they're 40 foot by 80 foot lots, most of them. And so these houses fit nicely on the lots. And what we're trying to do is redevelop a neighborhood through building new construction in a neighborhood that hasn't had any for years, and eventually developing homeowners in a neighborhood that has lost many homeowners and has become a neighborhood primarily of renters.
Yeah, that is a key to a thriving community, is having people who own their own home take good care of it, as opposed to renters who don't care and they destroy it, and you get all kinds of crime coming in. Where are we now with this neighborhood? Is it exceeding your expectations, or things still work out?
Well, we have built 6 houses, and we have an opportunity to build 20 houses on the street, and so we're always in the process of trying to raise the money. So we're looking for sponsors of houses, because we have to raise the money up front to build the houses. The way the program works is people apply to be a resident in one of our houses. We have an income threshold, so it's for low-income folks. So they once they're chosen, they can live in the house, pay $400 a month rent. They participate in the Tenants Association. They meet monthly, so they get to know their neighbors and build some relationships. And then they have give 10 hours a month community service of some kind.
Are most of these families or single people?
In this case, all of them at this point are single.
Okay.
A house this size can only have a maximum of 2 people in it.
Yeah.
And so at the end of 7 years, then the deed will be turned over to them, and they will be the owner of the house. So we're taking people that never have a chance to build equity and making them homeowners.
I noticed the sign there said you had sponsors from Lowe's and Therma-Tru. Some materials helped out with that. Given how high interest rates are now for you to borrow money to have these homes built, is that putting a squeeze on your organization?
Well, we don't borrow money.
Okay.
We raise the money up front before we build anything. So it's the only way to make sure that we don't end up in some of the trouble community development corporations have had in the past. And so every one of our houses is fully paid for before we even build.
So in 5 years, what would you like to see? Maybe 10 years, what would you like to see with this area?
Well, we hope that we'll fill out the entire street. The nice thing is the city came in and paved it for us and put in curbs and sidewalk. And so we got a beautiful street with a lot of empty lots. And we want to fill up all those lots with tiny houses.
We're about out of time. If you could tell us if anybody would like to help out, give contributions, or what should they do? So
they go to www.bluffstreetvillage.org.
Bluff Street Village, that's what it is, and hopefully it's going to keep growing. That's a great thing.
Yeah.
Well done, Larry.
Thank you.
Reverend Larry Clark with us today.